Day 2, continue running. Day 3, don't rest. Think and do. Select the best teams that will help build a better Nigeria. Teamship is crucially important. And giving the people opportunity to exercise their talents in turning the shape of the nation and retooling the mindset. Do we believe in ourselves? Or do we continue to make mass migration? Definitely. Definitely. The security challenge must be eliminated. With technology, human beings attract more people into the army, given, voluntary army and the equipment necessary, all the tools to fight insecurity must be employed to have a nation that is confident, bold, and peaceful, seeking prosperity for these people. And that's what we do.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency. Thank you so much. Now, we like we have, has been highlighted, through the presentations today, the country has experienced, economic growth. Unfortunately, a lot of the growth that we have seen has not translated to improved living conditions for the average citizen. And, some of those things, get us to think around how this has contributed possibly to the rising unemployment levels. Youth unemployment is at unprecedented levels. Even people who are currently employed, some of them are actually underemployed, and we see all those things. What sort of strategies, especially with a focus on the youth, would you employ to tackle issues related to unemployment in the country right now?
Private sector driven opportunity, tackle the power problem head on. People can work by themselves. A common school driver can create a path to fortune if electricity is taken care of and other infrastructural areas. Carrying them along. And the change of mindset, I will repeat that over and over again. Patriotic commitment, the conversion of negativity to a positive drive, and partnership with the private sector to create a job, to put an incentive there. If you hire 500 new employees, why can't I, as a government, give you some tax incentive to offset that payroll and the pension contribution that may be associated with it? I don't want to sit here and reveal all my strategy. I am the first speaker among the 3 of us running. So they will spy on me. So you will have a limited answer here today. Another day you can bring me back. But that's part of what I do.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. Just going back a bit to the question, because we're looking at youth, we're looking at large numbers. What are your ideas around scaling, employment opportunities for this large population of young people who are currently unemployed?
First of all, commodity exchange. Make farming more attractive. The youth that can operate AK-47, can operate better a good tractor to clear the bush and plant the seeds. Retrain them. I will stop here.
Thank you, sir.
I don't want to give you a comprehensive plan that I have because others are coming.
Thank you, sir. So the 2023 budget proposal suggests that borrowing would be the primary means of funding expenditure, the government budgets. And that brings, some challenges that we also need to discuss because currently projections, exceed revenue expectations. What other revenue sources can you identify, Your Excellency? What sort of funding models can we expect, from your government if elected to office borrowing? What sort of other funding mechanisms can we expect to use to fund our government budgets?
I did it well, and I did it well and proud in Lagos. 600 million naira a month internally generated revenue. Today, 50 billion naira every month. I'm making it the 5th largest economy. Let's take one. I won't go to the rest. But right back to the revenue, your savings from oil subsidy. You have an increased revenue. You have a gap there, right? Right back. The opaque exchange rate. Into the revenue. You are not borrowing. Make your oil competitive. Attract foreign investment. If you attract foreign investment with incentives, you have expanded base of money coming in. All you have is a deferred tax period. A creative mind is a fertile land for growth.
Talking about, now that you've brought up, this oil revenue, foreign direct investments, can we discuss a bit more about how you intend to drive direct foreign investments into Nigeria? This is critical to economic growth, and we're at a period when, this has faded, and this is part of the reasons why we have some of these challenges.
Yeah, a beautiful lady. And the problem is talking about age to women. So, I don't know how old you are when we started PIA. Look at how many years it took us to conclude on it. No, you don't accept that. That is not growing a nation. Look at the bottleneck on the PIA itself. The one that we have right now. Untie the bottleneck. Make accelerated action. You have proposals you submit today, you must have a timeline for the approval of that project. If I know as an investor that I'm giving you this proposal and expected a return within the next 3-4 weeks, and I get it, it's calendarized, I will bring my money. The more money you have, the more comfortable you become. And you can promote those ideas. There is bureaucratic bottleneck in the establishment. I'm not given to it. I've never worked for government before. I guide the government. I was the governor of Lagos State. That's my first public life government. Deloitte and training, good university education, Deloitte training, ExxonMobil, Auditor General, ExxonMobil, Treasurer. At the time that we are craving and dying of foreign exchange, I don't know what is my luck, that I come time again, foreign exchange problem. But we survived. I remit all our dividends. We completed that building without 2% variation. Look at Falomine LSDPC building. It wasn't complete, completed about 10 years later. And we started at the same time. Efficiency, transparency. I didn't receive from Julius Baja a notepad to say thank you. I didn't make any demand. I was not trading with treasury fund as a treasurer. Tunde Fashola was my lawyer then. He said, oh, what are you covering your? Okay. But I'm not one of those treasurers that got into trouble. You know how many of them? Go and research. Clean, transparent, and honest processing of transactions. Jimovia was under one building. But it was one of the most effective letter of credit processors. You submit today, it gives you back, you approve on Thursday. Maximum 4 days. People can be envious of his growth today. But he earned it. If we have many private sector groups doing that, I say mindset is critical to human and economic development for the whole world. Tell me, what is the greatest human discovery in the last 1,000 years, if not electricity? Tell me. Tell me, what are we producing and selling to other countries? Not even slippers. We eat the skin of our cows instead of turning them to beautiful bags and shoes. Eliminate that. It's a sign of poverty. It cannot be perpetual. We work hard together, collaborate with private sector. You are all here. When we saw that in the years past, underground train will be so disruptive. Look at him. He's about to commission a blue line. We say monorail. You find a way where there seems to be no way, you will succeed.
Thank you, Excellency. So continuing as a follow-up to this conversation, we're currently facing
this video. Please don't forget to click on subscribe button. Kindly comment and share. We drop new videos daily. Thank you. God bless you.